Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We got some Redline edition darts from shop for you today, and this is the GIZM0 darts. Really interesting, lovely sort of like gold colour, and looks fairly grippy through the window, so it's going to be interesting to see what they're like. But what we'll do is we'll head on over to the table and we'll have a closer look. Okay, so we're over at the table with the shot Redline edition darts, and these are the GIZM0 ones. Very striking supercar there, and the black and the yellow really stands out. And then you have the window with the dart there, all fully set up, and striking yellow and carbon flights. All the information there for the dart. We have the 23 gram 80% tungsten. It is a front weighted dart. It's got titanium coating and an aluminium shaft. Over on the back we have some safety info, the lifetime guarantee, information about shot, how it's made, manufactured and designed, all in New Zealand, and something that shot love to put on their darts is a little story about the dart. This particular one reads, "Buckle up and get ready to stomp on the gas." GIZM0's missile-shaped dart barrels are coated in custom gold titanium for strength, and the ultra-durable aluminium shafts included are built to last. The design features a shallow scallop from tail to centre, and a next-level ring grip with broad, layered, converging V-cuts. There are deeper milling and phat rings on the nose for superior hold and grouping on the dartboard. GIZM0's pimped out with 4 out of 5 grip for turbocharged thrills with no spills. Leave your opponents in the dust. So they're saying it's a very fast dart, which is really good, and 4 out of 5 for the grip. We'll see if it is as grippy as they say. So let's get them out and have a closer look. Come in an EVA foam insert, does everything it needs to. It keeps everything safe and secure. Obviously you've got your spare flights and stems there, and the fully set up one here in the middle, which we're going to take out and have a closer look at. Starting at the front, we have a standard black coated point. Before going into this, I'd like to say it's a long taper, because it really does taper all the way up to this section, even though the grip starts here. But obviously you've got a very small taper bit at the front, then you've got a square cut, quite deep groove before going into this. It looks black inlaid, but it could just be the shadow of like a micro groove just there. Then we have these micro scallops that they call them, which to me is like a multi-stepped groove where it goes down one step and then down another. Then we have a ring with lateral grooves, and that repeats going all the way up to this slightly forward of midsection, which has this nano or micro ring grip. Very narrow. The actual grooves itself look quite deep, so it does add quite a decent amount of grip. I can catch it on like the rings of my fingertip quite easily. Then that pattern and micro scalloped grooves continues through this back section of the dart. Again, very grippy. I'm not putting any effort into pushing against that, and I'm catching very easily. Then we have a slight taper going down into the aluminium shaft, and this very striking yellow and like carbon designed red line stem with like the speedo on there. Where they're saying like a 4 out of 5 grip, yeah, it's definitely really grippy. Obviously I'm loving the tapered section. That's like almost like torpedo-y sort of shape. It does like taper from the wide section down, so you've got a bit of a push point there as well. We don't have any measurements on this for like width or length or anything. Gav will put these up as and when they come in, and obviously when you read the sort of like reviews and what have you, they'll go on there as well. What I think we'll do is we'll go and get the other 2 darts set up, and we'll go on over to the board and we'll have a throw, see how we get on. Okay, so we're over in the dart room with the shot GIZM0 darts from their Redline line of darts. This is one that sort of like got really sort of like a pyramid-y sort of grip. So again, a very grippy dart, 80% tungsten, so a lot wider than they would normally be if they were like a 95% tungsten. Looking forward to giving them a go. Obviously, being a grippier dart, might have to make a few adjustments, but we'll have a couple of throws so we can get used to them, and then we'll go into our practice routine. So let's see how we get on. Oh, a little bit of a wobble through the air because they're so grippy. Steady 60. even though they're sort of like wobbling, I'm getting a fairly clean release. Or a little bit wide on that one. Only a 45, but they're all around that treble, so I think we should be okay. I'm liking the push point on them, so I think we can go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. Or a nice steady 60. Moving on up on that 20. Got 141 left to get. Or got ourselves 95, leaving us 46. As always, a 10 or a 6. And in 2 darts, there we go. Nice and steady there. Had a bit of a wobble because they are such a grippy dart, but still got a fairly clean release. Taken out in 8 darts, I'm more than happy. So let's go have a final thought. Well, I ended up playing average with it. I've done it in 8 darts. I think I could have done a little bit better, but I did struggle a little bit with the grip on there. It is very, very grippy. And as there's a push point as well, obviously I struggled just that little bit. But the actual flight through the air was good. Grouping area is really good as well because you've got that nice taper at the front, so you can get really tight in. The grip itself, my finger and thumb was catching a little bit on the edges. They did fit in really nicely into the grooves. So if you're looking for a really grippy dart, these are going to be ideal. In fact, I'm going to give them a grip rating of 4. Obviously, it's not right up at the top or anything. Usually I sort of reserve that for like a shark or a razor grip because they're very sharp and very grippy. This itself is a grippy dart. And it's hard to explain, but even though it's grippy with those sort of like staggered down grooves, it's just felt better as a push dart rather than a pull dart. The weights that this come in are 23, 24 and 25 grams, so plenty of range, whether you sort of like around the mid to heavy range. Obviously they don't do a really light one, but it's an 80% tungsten dart, so you get in sort of like less weight for more girth of the dart, and I think that does help, especially with a grippy dart, because if it's too thin, like I said, I end up pulling it over into the 12 or the 18 or something, but the extra girth on this did make a difference and gave me a bit more of a push than a pull. Price point is £57.50. Great price point for a shot dart. I know it's 80% tungsten, but a lot of extra milling and coatings and design and everything has gone into these. Plus they're manufactured and everything in New Zealand before they're sent over here. So a great price point, and you're not too disappointed at that. You can sort of like try them, possibly pass them on or resell them or something if you haven't got a dart shop to go and try them, because not everyone has, unfortunately. If you've got a set of these, or you're looking at getting a set, or you've got any questions, or you've agreed or disagreed with anything I've said, head on down into the comment section and let us know. I look forward to all of your feedback. I do try and get back to people when I can. I have been a little bit absent-minded, but I'm getting through them one by one. Make sure you head on over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv. Lots of stuff on there, reviews, articles, competitions and all sorts, something for everyone. And make sure you tick subscribe and tick the notification bell. We've got lots coming up in the future, lots of reviews and everything, and maybe there'll be a giveaway or something like that. But until you come back and check us out again, you never know. Bye.